Send me, oh Lord. Hello, beautiful shining souls. My name is Jostine, Intuitive Life Guide from the Philippines. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's life tip, I want to follow up on the life tip that I gave in the last episode, which is take yourself out on dates. If you haven't checked it out, I invite you to watch it. You can do it before or after this video, doesn't matter. But basically, I shared there that, every once in a while, take yourself out on dates, enjoy the company of yourself. I want to balance that out because, as much as we want to, of course, we can do that in a way that we don't need to shell out a lot of money, right? But then again, if we go out, sometimes we do have to spend money, right? And so I want to balance that out with today's episode, which is to find joy in the ordinary and the mundane. Okay, so find joy in the ordinary and the mundane. Sometimes if we are not really being intentional with finding joy in our ordinary days, right? Then it is so easy to just go through the motions, right? We're just doing things in autopilot, and we lose out on the opportunity to be surprised by life, right? Because we do not need to have special moments, right? We do not need to have like grand celebrations. We do not need to spend money just to enjoy the good life, right? We can also do that even in our ordinary days, even in our routinary work, even in our mundane life, right? And that is actually the most important for me, right? There's a quote, what was it? Something like, build a life that you do not need to escape from. So basically, that's what we're doing here, right? I mean, if we can find joy in the ordinary, in the mundane, in our day-to-day, right? Then we do not need to escape our lives. We do not need to look forward to going on vacations. We do not need to wait for the weekend to have fun, to enjoy, right? And to really be grateful. And it takes intentionality. It takes intentionality. And I know that, again, I'm speaking from a space of, I have a relatively comfortable life, right? I have a roof above my head. I'm able to eat more than 3 times a day if I want to. Have access to clean water, to technology, to like I don't need to go out to work, at least for now. And I have, family that I can reach out to for help, family and friends, right? I have a community that I can reach out to if I need that additional support. And I'm coming from that space, okay? And I know that not everyone has access to that. Being conscious of the reality of this world, okay? And so I know that it's easier said than done. It's so easy to get jaded and to be really affected by what is happening in our world today. And I'm speaking from someone who's looking things from a higher perspective here, okay? So I'm zooming out, okay, and seeing things in a more higher cosmic perspective, trying to at least, right? And really, gosh, you have to forgive me because I am trying, like in my head, I want to be mindful and conscious of how I deliver this, because I know that this could be triggering, or like it could come across as not grounded, right, in the physical reality, and not valuing and honoring other people's realities. And so I'm trying to be mindful of that. So please forgive me if I'm still like finding the words as I'm recording. Because even when I sit down and try to write it out, like it's not coming out. So I said I'll just hit record and allow spirit to speak through me. And okay. So there we go. Anyway, so speaking of okay. So that was laying the space, the lens that I'm coming from. And now I want to speak for the collective from receiving inspired message right now. Okay. I want to keep this short and sweet, as I said earlier, and just keep it simple. We already know this. We already know all this things about being grateful and finding joy in the everyday, finding the good in the bad days, finding the good in bad situations. This is just a reminder that you have the power to choose how you respond. You have the power to choose how you see and experience life. We may have different circumstances. We are experiencing different realities. And that is just a fact of life. And we are all honoring one another's experiences. Because all of this are part of us. It's part of the collective whole. And there are things beyond our understanding. And so, we rest in that mystery. We rest in the knowing that in the ordinariness of our everyday, we hold the power to co-create our reality. And deep within our core, in our spirit, in our hearts, we can access this deep well of wisdom to see and experience the good in life. The breath that we take, a smile can arise. In a warm cup of coffee, we can smell the richness of life. In the laughter of children, we can see life fully expressed. In the blues of the skies, we can see the vastness of life. connect with all these experiences in your day-to-day and allow the wisdom from within to transform the ordinary into extraordinary. And there you will find joy, peace, abundance in the everyday. Alright, so there we go. I hope that has been helpful. If this has stirred something within you, please feel free to share it in the comments, or you may email me directly. My contact details is in the description box. If you want to remain anonymous, you may use the AMA Google form and share your thoughts or questions with me through that form. And yeah, in the spirit of today's life tip, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to share this message with you. And thank you so much, because doing these videos helps me connect with my joy as well, and it brings something extra in my ordinary days. Thank you so much. Until next episode, peace, love, and light. The world is waiting for your magic.